All right, so we're going to be going over the next IXL assignment, W8, multiplying two binomials. So here we're kind of taking off the training wheels and we're just giving you the product of two numbers. I'm going to go ahead and there's a couple ways you can handle this, but we're going to specifically go off of our area model because we've been working on our area model since the beginning. So I'm going to put my factors. So this is your first factor.
Find the product.
This is your second factor. So I'm going to put my first factor here on the side. And then I'm going to put the other factor on top. So those are our side lengths. So I'm going to look at the first area of the side lengths with f and f. That's going to give me f squared. Then I'm going to do the side area for the side length f with the width -4. So that gives me -4f. Now I'm going to do the next row, which is going to be -3 times f, which is going to give me -3f. -3 times -4 is going to give me +12. These two right here are definitely going to combine. Remember, when you're adding two numbers together that are negative, you want to add them together, keep the negative. So that's going to give me 7f. So I'm going to go ahead and add and put my terms in my empty spot. Oops. Oops, I have my caps lock on. And then plus 12. All right. And that should be the correct one. I got it correct. Yay. This one's a little bit different. This one's a little bit, you have a term that is that previous one had no coefficients. This one has some coefficients with your variable, but you're literally going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to put my first factor, which is v plus 3. Then I'm going to put my second factor, which is 4v plus 3. 4 times v is going to give me 4v squared. 4v times 3 is going to give me 12v. 3 times v is going to give me 3v. 3 times 3 is going to give me 9. And then I'm going to add these two, which is going to give me 15v. So now I'm going to write my polynomial of the product. So 4v squared plus 15v plus 9. I'm going to do a harder level one. So let's see. Oh, I can't really go up a level. It's just pretty much the same thing. I think there are some that have it where so let me talk about another way you can do this. Another way that you can do about this is it's still the model, but we can multiply so we can distribute. So 4c times 3c gives me 12c squared. 4c times -1 is going to give me -4c. Then 2 times 3c is going to give me positive 6c. Then 2 times -1 is going to give me -2. So these two, just to discuss some things. So like if we're looking at our area model, these two terms would be in that first column, and then these two terms would be on that second column in terms of looking for your product. And then these two terms right here would be your peanut that you can add together, which will give you, in this case, positive 2c, because the 6 is higher than 4 and the 6 is positive. So you know that added those two together, that's going to give you -2. So let's go ahead and put in my answer. Got to make sure I use the right variable, because it would be awful if I got it wrong because I didn't use the right variable.